Hi, guys. I'm back. All right. I wanted to share with you a little bit more about what things you can do simply to warm up before you go into a workout or a walk. And of course, right, you've already heard my spiel on the importance of doing a breath work. And then we're going to review that. We'll do that. And then I'll show you a quick way to go through all the little joints, the ankles, the knees, hips, shoulders, a little bit of squat, and a little bit of a bounce to get the body going. And if you remember, we're going to save the big, deep stretching for after you do your walk or your workout. But you need a little something just to align and get yourself in the right place for body, physical, mental, emotional, and energetic and spiritual. Body, mind, soul, right? We're going to pull it all together. All right, so let's go ahead. We're getting ready to do our first walk or our workout. And we're going to come in, prayer hands to heart. We're going to have a soft bend in the knee, relax the shoulders. And we're just going to take a minute to connect with our breath. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Oftentimes I like to just let myself feel gratitude for this opportunity to have a workout, to go on a walk, to be with others, to be in nature, to work with the body intently. Long, slow, deep connect. Slow everything down, ground, and find your focus. We'll take 3 movement breaths, so open your eyes if they were closed. We'll take an inhale, sweep to sky, and an exhale, press to heart. 2 more times, inhale, and press. 1 more time, reach tall. And then go ahead and release the hands, kind of wiggle the body. We're going to come into what's called a Qigong bounce. I teach Qigong and energy work. It's similar to Tai Chi if you've done it, but it's not as formal. It's more of a way to move the energy through the joints, through the body for self-healing. So you just start with your feet hips distance apart. Let the arms dangle. You have a soft bend in the knee. And it's just a slight, gentle bounce. And I like to do a few big exhales. Loosen up. There's no stiffness or tightness. It's loosey-goosey. You have a little fun in your hips, side to side. And we're just kind of waking up the stiffness or any spots where the energy is stuck. We're just loosening that first layer out. Then we're going to start, we're going to pop up our right ankle. We're going to roll the ankle a few times to the right and to the left. If you have your poles, this is great for balance. No poles, maybe you need to hold on to a friend. Go ahead and set that one down, pop up the left, start to circle. It's so important to take care of our feet and our joints. Reverse the other direction, circle, circle, circle. Beautiful. Bring your feet together and your knees together. And you're going to place your hands right here on the top of your thighs. Just going to do a little bounce right here. Maybe even take your hands to your knees, give them a little love. And then go ahead and press down on your thighs, get down a little low, and you're going to make a circle with your knees to the right. You're going to feel this in your ankles, knees, starting to warm up the hips. And then reverse, other direction. And then go ahead and come into neutral, push down on your thighs as you stand up, bring your hands to hips. You're going to tuck the hips side to side and then begin to circle. I always see people scrunch up their shoulders. So if that's you and I can't see you, know that I want you to let the shoulders loose. Reverse your circle. Woo. And then go ahead and take the arms out. We're going to work a little bit of the shoulders. So I like to peel it back, push the chest forward. And then we're going to tap our shoulders. So you'll tap with the right hand on top and then the left. Right? We're just warming up these joints for the workout today. And now we're going to do some arm circles backwards. So big giant circles. And find that breath. In through the nose, right? We have this amazing filtering system within our body. So mouth breathing, not so good. Nose, in through the nose, so you can have that air get filtered. All right, little shimmy shake. We're going to do a few squats, so feet hips distance. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see how far my booty sticks back. We're not squatting forward like this, not so good. Just push it back so we get a little stretch in the hamstrings right underneath the booty. Some people, this feels good just to bend the knees and get an additional stretch, but it's nice to just do 5 or 6 little squats. Bring a little blood flow to the muscles. And you are ready. All right. Have a great walk, have a great workout, have a great whatever. And I wanted to invite you, I have a free 1-hour workout on Thursday, February, I believe that's the 23rd, from 6 to 7 p.m. in Rockland. And so what we're doing is we're going to go through a little bit of a warm up, just like you did with the breath and the joints. You're going to go for either a 1-mile run, quick jog, or a 2-mile walk. You're going to come back, do a couple hill repeats. We'll do some deep stretching, and then you can go home, right? We're going to get it done in an hour. So I would love to see you there. It's a free event. It's in Rockland, and no need to RSVP. Just show up if you can. It's open to anyone. I just wanted to share the information and how to set up a good training workout. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Hi guys, I have one last video here, and it's going to help you with the deep stretches on how to close out and end your training or your workout. It's a really important part that I think some of us miss because we just did a long walk or a long training. Our adrenaline's going. We're super excited. We're making plans. What are we going to do now? Are we going to go get something to eat? Blah, blah, blah. And we forget to kind of close and honor the body with some deeper stretching so that the body knows that you're listening, that you're celebrating, that you're bringing it back together and closing out the workout. It's super important and super powerful. Again, people don't do it all the time, and it's no big deal, but I just happen to be trained in this field. And so I see the benefit of, after a long, powerful, fun hike or whatever, how good it is to really deeply stretch the body after it's already been warmed up. So one of the things that I like to do after a walk is a little bit of hip leg swings. So you can hold on to your pole or the car or a tree or a friend, and you're going to take your right leg and you're just going to swing it forward and back. And oftentimes I'll do a slight knee bend. And again, your leg may look more like this depending on your flexibility, and that's okay. We just want to loosen up this hip, this wonderful leg hip joint that did a lot of work today. So bringing it up and back. Right? If you're more flexible, and the more flexible you become by doing this, the better your balance, right? So let's go ahead. You just do that for about a minute or so. You're going to try it on the other leg if you need to hold on or not hold on. Let's see if I can do it not holding on. And again, you're just going to swing. Sometimes it's helpful to have the arms out. And maybe you just take it lower until you build up that balance, right? We just want to deeply stretch. Find that breath as we honor and close out the work that we did, and check in with our body. Like, how is it doing? And can we celebrate the work that you did today? Woo, a little harder when you're not holding on. All right, so a little loosen in the hips. The next stretch that I like to do after a long hike or walk, I call it the shoulder booty stretch. So I like to hold on. It can be a tree or the car again. I'm using my little couch. You step your feet back, and you're going to go ahead and push your tailbone back and drop your chest. So you can have a slight bend in the knees, and you'll feel this stretch along the hamstrings, the glutes, sometimes the ankles if they're tight. And then also the shoulders. So if the shoulders, hands are a little wider, you can press the chest down. And feel that stretch in the arms, the back. And if you're more flexible, you can straighten the legs and get a deeper stretch in the hamstrings. So you want to hold stillness here. We don't want to bounce and keep moving. We just want to ease, kind of melt into it. Find your breath and hold for 5 more seconds. Go ahead and bend the knees and gently stand up. Again, a little wiggle of the body. And we're going to do one more exercise, one more stretch, I should say. Bring your right knee up, cross your right ankle over the thigh. And for some people, just standing here with this knee open is stretching the hip already. But if you want something additional, you're going to come and do a single leg sit. You're just going to kind of push the hips back, flex the toe. So you're in this kind of figure 4 position. I like hands on the hips or hand right here at my heart. And you'll feel this hip opening right here, this stretch. Flexing the foot and then relax the shoulders. Again, there's a tendency to bounce and do it really quick, but I want you to hold for 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and then stand up nice and slow. Again, you can use that qigong bounce. Wiggle, wiggle. And then you're going to try it on the other leg. So go ahead and bring that left knee up. Cross it over your thigh, right? That figure 4. And again, standing up tall. Sometimes people crouch over right away, but stand up tall, open up the knee. You may feel just this is a good enough stretch, depending on your flexibility. Meet yourself where you're at. Don't try to keep up with your neighbor. You want to honor what you've got going on. It's amazing. So go ahead and push the booty back and flex this top foot, bend that standing leg, and you should really feel a nice deep stretch in that left glute, hip. Relax the shoulders. Make sure you have something to hold on to for balance. And you can do this with a friend, right? They can hold on to you. You can hold on to them. They could be your tree, your base, your couch. And then you can switch. But let's hold it here. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. Connect back with your breath. Find a focal point. Last 2 and 1. Go ahead and stand up. A little shake, a little wiggle. And again, to close out the training, the hike, take an in-breath and sweep to sky. Hands to heart, exhale. And drop into gratitude, thankfulness, your own silent prayer here. And a little bow forward. Release the hands, and we're complete. It doesn't take a lot to be mindful and stretch at the end, and the benefits are phenomenal. Highly recommend. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.